Yesterday I spent the day playing with electrics on this Landy. I had loads of fun, loads of successes, but didn't manage by the end of the day to get the indicators working. So today I'm going to investigate that and try and figure out what's going on. Okay, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon now. That's where we've got to. Steering wheel off in the dashboard, and I have pretty well just been stripping out wires that don't make any sense. I've got things like this just cut off for no reason. There's another one of them somewhere too. So anyway, I'll just carry on. Well, I didn't carry on yesterday, I gave up. That's the sum total of my day's work. Load of wiring, it didn't need to be there then, there's still more to come out. But I'm having to go underneath the arches and things now, and the wheels are in the way. I need to look underneath, so I think the best plan now is to get this up on the ramp. So let's do that. Right, let's see if she'll start from cold, or she will start after all that electrical stuff I've been doing. Junk. No danger. Struck a bit of a problem. Here's the front jacking leg, and that goes up. Because the chassis is so narrow, it won't reach the actual main beam, but it will sit here just underneath that cross member. But when we go around to the other side, and I think you know what's coming, we haven't got a cross member. It looks like it'll almost catch it, but oh, that's dodgy. At this point I had a cunning plan. I thought if I turn the Land Rover round, I might be able to catch it because the arms are different lengths on the ramp. That didn't work, so I had to put it back in. Okay, seems like the only way I'm going to get this thing up in the air is by putting an outrigger on there. Well, there's an outrigger. All I've got to do now is stick it on. So what we have here, this is a mock-up of what's meant to be going on down here. So obviously the outrigger is welded to the chassis there, comes across, there's a bolt that runs between here and here, and that's what holds them together. That stops the bulkhead bouncing about. And that part there is that part there. And as you can see, that one's pretty rusty. Then lower down, that is what's left of the outrigger itself. And you can see the head of the bolt there. Now what we've got to do is everything has to land back in the same position. And the only thing we have got left fixed in position, if I can clean all the outside stuff off this bolt and cut the head off, I can then slide the outrigger onto there that way, and then that should give me the position of where it goes onto the side of the chassis. Simples. We've got to now get that part inside here. So I'm going to cut all this metal out, cut that off, and then if plan A works, this will end up in exactly the right position, slot it backwards, weld it in. And there you go, it's in. All lines up fairly well. Just got to weld it up now. And that's that, all welded in. Let's get it on the ramp now and test it for strength. Well, there you are, we're up in the air. It's only taken 2 days. See you next time.